Hello again, it's Marco and it's nice to be back with another vlog. And what I have planned for you guys today is a guide to being a CMA student here at Biola. So let me break that down and give you some insight as what I do as a film student, kind of like my life into it. First thing that I want to mention is to walk into film school having an idea of what you want to do already. I think the sooner you find that passion, the better it would flow throughout your film school years. I found my passion in editing sooner than later because first I wanted to be a cinematographer. I was very into learning cameras, the specs, lenses, and like all that, lighting as well. I found myself finding a passion for editing and I just found myself fit better in that. Your freshman and sophomore years are your years to experiment, to find your passion and choose what you want to concentrate in as you get into your junior and senior year. Another thing, when you get to film school, make sure that you network. Even if you're a freshman or a transfer student, get to know people. It is so important within our program because you need people. Just get to know people, get to know their strengths, get to know their weaknesses, and see how you guys can work together. And I recommend for you to not be that student who's filled with the pride of individuality. You never know, those relationships can last a lifetime. When you're in need to work for a project, they'll remember you and they'll call you and they'll be like, hey, we're on set, you wanna come with us? Okay, now this next point that I'm gonna talk about is so important, and make sure this one goes deep in your brain and make sure that you remember. You're already paying $50,000 for film school, and yet you still want to use this to film? There's so much equipment in our production center. There's DSLRs, for example, the 5D Mark IV. This got a Canon 1DX donated. We have the Canon C100, the C100 Mark II, the C200. We got the Red Scarlet. We have so much industry level equipment. You don't get to have on-hand experience with that equipment anywhere else than with film school. Even if it's like a short film for your entry-level course in visual aesthetics, experiment with the camera, learn how to use it, breathe it in, just learn everything. As much as the program is investing in you, make sure that you invest back. That's just a weakness that I've seen in film school, where many people, for some reason, get like nervous or anxiety, or they just don't want to check it out because they feel like they don't know how to use it. You're here to learn. You're simply here to learn. And if you make a mistake, you learn from that mistake. Rent out equipment. You're paying so much for film school already. Rent out anything that you want because we have everything that you need at the production center. Okay, so the next thing on the guide is to develop relationships with your professors. They want to get to know you. They want to help you develop that craft, to develop that creativity, those real world skills that you're gonna use in the industry. So don't hesitate, don't be afraid. They're your mentors, they're your friends. So this one is also very crucial, very important. Don't procrastinate on your projects. It's annoying and you're gonna feel frustrated, desperate, and all over the place. Trust me, I am embarrassed to admit, and here goes my shame. I have honestly procrastinated in my planning, in the equipment that I had to check out, in the people that I had to contact, and it's just not where you want to be when it's a week before it's due. Find your people, get your equipment, plan ahead, schedule, do everything, and it just makes your life easier. Another general highlight that I want to mention is to not having knowledge about anything. Invest in yourself. Learn about the certain thing that you want to concentrate in before even coming to film school too, even doing film school too. You just have to continue to dive deeper. Let's say, for example, if you want to learn Premiere Pro, invest that time in your own as well. Sometimes we don't get the opportunity to cover everything, but that is your job and your homework. I want to learn more shortcuts. I want to learn more color grading technique. Guys, make sure that you invest your time better. Don't waste time. My greatest regret and my biggest mistake that I've done during film school, wasting time and not investing in learning, in going deeper into lessons, into the softwares, and just learning more. And I wish that I could have taken all of those seconds back in the past and invested it in better things that would benefit me and my future as I'm preparing to walk into the industry. And like always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you the best and the best of blessings in your film journey. I hope to see you in our Cinema and Media Arts program here at Biola University.